Welcome along to Eclipse Motorcycles, and today we're going to be riding out on this. It's a Renegade 125, this is Commando Classic. Now they do three different versions of it. It's actually four different versions. They start with the Sport, and we go to the Standard Commando, which is in full dark livery. Obviously where the chrome is, it's normally matte black. And then we do the Commando Classic. This is the chrome version. It's a black one with chrome, and customer has gone for the optional fitting kit, so you've got that nice big screen to the front, and we're just going to have a walk around the bike. You've got those nice big chrome crash bars as well, so the bike goes over. Engine is protected by them crash bars, and we've got those nice Renegade panniers. And then obviously they go one step further, they do the Vegas as well now. Now the Vegas is obviously a little bit more sort of your single seat cruiser, but you can do a second seat on the back. And with the Vegas, that is pure matte black with just red striping. That is all they do in that. What we're going to do now, we're going to switch across to the other camera, and we're just going to run you round up close and let you have a look around while I talk to you about the spec on this bike. So here we are up close on the Vegas. As you can see, lots of chrome work to the front on this one. Nice big high screen, and obviously we'll see what that screen's like when we get out on the road, what the wind deflection's like. Just moving in close on the bike, as you can see, loads of chrome work. Water-cooled engine on this one, so obviously water-cooled engine, a lot better when you're in hot environments, or especially if you're out in traffic. That engine's going to stay ultra cool rather than compared to an air-cooled. Nice big long cruiser silencer on that one, and the refinement on these Renegade saddlebags, even down to the Renegade logo that you've got on there as well. So just working around the back, and obviously looking at that's got the USA logos on it as well there. Nice big brake light, and you've got that nice seat to the rear, just the backrest for your pillion passenger. So do you want to take someone out on it? And then just working down the left hand side of the machine, as you can see, that seat is nice and deep, really comfortable, and it is very well padded. And then just going on this side of the engine, obviously very easy to check your water level there, and easy access to all the engine. Now this is on the side stand at the moment, it does come with a main stand as well, and those nice big crash bars. Just coming up onto the front of the bike, so obviously seated behind, you've got that nice screen there, nice easy access for the key. And then just moving down the tank, all your clocks are there, so you've got speedometer in the middle, and then all your fuel tank and all your lights are just at the bottom of that tank. And on this one, as you may notice, it says closed USB port. Yes, this does have a USB charger just built into the side of the clock. So all you need to do is just pop that over, put your USB for your phone in there. You can obviously have the mounting kit up there on the handlebars with your lead running to it. When you're all done, now obviously most people, we always say to them, make sure that cap is on. So that cap just secures it, stops any water ingress getting into the tank and into that USB port. So I'm going to switch back to the main ride camera now, and we're going to put this one out on the road, and we're going to be looking to put about 10 to 15 miles on this. So just flipping back now to the main ride camera, and with the side stand on, as you can tell my phone's just gone off. It's obviously 10 o'clock, which means it's time to get out on the road and get this bike tested. So very easy, just to side stand, as you can see, throw a leg over, pop that side stand up, now fire the ignition up, one press of the button, and as you can see, all the controls are here. So you've got your speedometer here, then you've got your neutral light, indicators at the bottom, and then all your warning lights there for main beam, and your engine light as well. Very easy to see when the indicators are on, so we'll just go through there. Indicator, as you can see, is down there. Left hand indicator just here, but we're just going to take this one out, give it a run. Now just sitting here, if you can see that mirror, I've got loads and loads of shoulder view there, so there's just the very edge of my shoulders just catching in both mirrors when I've got the bike upright. So it is an excellent view of the road behind me. So we're just going to take this one out, and as you can tell, it's very quiet, but it's got that typical 125 per. So just pulling out onto the main road, And obviously for the purposes of ride testing, as I say in all my videos, I am stuck at 40 mile an hour. Now obviously you can go a lot faster, but for the purposes of first ride, this has got absolutely 0 miles on the clock. I'm only going to be doing about 40 on this, so I'm just going to be taking it nice and easy on the revs, just building that speed up, taking my time. And it's nice to see I've got a gear indicator. Obviously in bright sunlight, these could have been a little bit better with the bigger clock, but obviously I can see exactly what my speeds are. Once you get used to looking down at these clocks here, you get to know that round about the 10 o'clock position is 30 mile an hour, and the 60 mile an hour is at 1 o'clock. So as long as you're sort of quick glance down, but obviously to see exactly what speed you are doing, you are having to look down quite a bit to see exactly how many miles per hour you're going. But once you get used to where them clocks are, and obviously being an owner of these, you'll know your bike after a few hours. So just obviously out on the dual carriageway, and that's exactly 40 mile an hour. So 30, as I said, is 10 o'clock, 40 mile an hour, 11 o'clock, 50, 12 o'clock, and 60, 1 o'clock. Obviously these things normally cruise, and it says in the manual that they should cruise around 62 to 65. I'm quite happy sitting here at 40. Very, very big, wide and high bars on this, so arms are literally dead level. And so they've dropped about sort of an inch down, but I've near enough got straight arms on this, so excellent riding position on this one. 5-speed box, 1 down 4 up on this, and it's very, very comfortable. And that front screen is actually deflecting a lot of wind away from the front of my visor. And just for the purpose of a quick test, just to see if I can feel anything, I'm going to pop my visor up. So yeah, I have got the visor up, and I've got a tiny bit of wind deflection actually just touching the top of my eyebrows, so it is deflecting it away from the eyes, but obviously at this speed, visor down. But it is deflecting a lot of that wind away from the front of my body. So yeah, this screen does do what it says on the tin. And nice view of the road behind me, those mirrors. Now obviously with the UMs, there is now obviously the limited stock. I believe they are going to be discontinued, or have been discontinued already. So if you can get hold of one of these, then I'd say get hold of one quick, because they are going to be a very, very collectible bike, especially the big Commandos and the Vegases. If you've seen many of my other vlog videos that I do, one of our customers, Chris, he has got a copper and cream one, and that has done, I think, 16,000 kilometres in its first year. The thing just keeps going and going and going and chugging and chugging and chugging, and it's not missed a beat yet. So well done, Chris, keeping it serviced, looking after it. He even keeps his chain lubed all the time, and he does come into us sort of once every couple of months, and that bike is just unstoppable. So if you are thinking of a Commando, then have a chat, because he is named on my other blog that I've done, or the other vlog that I've done with the Commando Copper and Cream, and I think he's put a couple of comments in there. That's my bike. Yes, it is, Chris. So good to see that you're still enjoying your Commando. Now obviously the guys at Lexmoto, when they imported these in under the American label, everybody thought, oh god, you know, they're a lot more money than the Lexmoto, but oh my god, they're so much more bike for your buck. So more bang for the buck, as they say. And we're just going to go back down the dual carriageway, so I'm just going to flip over, quick shoulder check. Always do your shoulder checks. As you may notice, when I ride, I never ever trust mirrors. I would never ever just look in a mirror and move, so I would always do at least 2 or 3 shoulder checks. That's just what us old school bikers do. So especially if you're a sports bike rider, you don't have a chance to look down in your mirrors. It's normally a quick glance over the shoulder or a quick glance under the arm, depends if you're knee down going around the corner. But Renegade's very, very nice bike. The Vegas that we've got in is absolutely beautiful. And just sat here at the lights, you can just smell that new bike. Just the exhaust pipe is just burning off nicely, and I do love the smell of a new bike. So obviously I'm pulling it up in second gear, third gear now, just to see what it will do from low torque. Just give it a bit of throttle, and it does feed into the corners. Obviously I'm scrubbing these tyres in as well while I'm doing my ride testing. We had a nice little weave on the way down just to get the tyres bedded in a little bit, get some dirt on those tyres. And I'm getting a lot of people looking at the bike. That don't look like a Harley. No, it's not, it's a But obviously cruiser style, very, very good with the legs forward. And being a sports bike rider, and I always go on a sports bike rider, I'm not a huge lover of cruising bikes. But the seating position on this big wide seat is really, really nice. It does grip you very, very well, does spread the legs a bit, but it's perfect seated position on this one. Absolutely love the seat on this, and my feet aren't that much far forward than most of the standard cruiser bikes, so it does do very, very well. Nice comfortable position on the knees. Knees are nicely tucked in the tank, feet slightly forward, just to the front of the bike, but gear changing and reaching the brakes is very, very good. Obviously fifth gear again, there we go, sat at 40 miles an hour, quick shoulder check. Just going to move out into traffic, and we are 7.5 kilometres in, so I'm looking to put about 15k on this at the moment. So halfway through my ride test, and I get a chance to obviously tell you a little bit about the garage, what's happened on this week at the bike garage, and my daily life of motovlogging. Obviously we've got, I think it's now 16 bikes coming through the garage. If you looked at the Facebook post on Eclipse motorcycles last night, I think I blogged there was either 13 or 16 bikes going out, and we've got more inquiries coming in. So currently I've got 3 ZSBs going out, 2 LXRs. This Commando is the first bike that is due to go out for the beginning of next week. The ISCA that we did the vlog on, and that went up on the YouTube last week, that's already gone. Customer's very, very happy with the bike, absolutely loves it, and a big smile on his face when he took it away. And then we've got Michigan going out, we've got a Viper going out, we've got a Venom going out, and then coming into the garage I've got 2 assaults that came in yesterday. So if you're looking for an assault, I'll grab one quick because they're not going to be there very long. And I've also just reordered 2 more ZSBs. And the ones that are obviously that I am begging for are Titans. Titan scooter. If you've not seen the Lexmoto Titan scooter, then go and have a look at some of the vlogs. I've done one, Spicy's done one, Lexmoto's Dan has done the ride test on the Titan as well, and it's probably one of the best budget scooters around. Just beats the other competition hands down. It does what it says on the tin. I absolutely love the little Titans. I've got 10 of those coming, including a pink one for a customer, so each to their own. But nice pink Titan coming in for a nice young lady, so she's pre-ordered that back in March, and we've only just got stock of these Titans, and they are going to shift like hotcake. So if you are into a new bike or a new scooter, give the guys at Eclipse a call, and we'll talk and tell you all about that when we just get back to the garage. But obviously personal vlog wise, I've had a couple of runs out on my big bike. I don't know if you happen to see the last time I was chatting when I was on the ISCA video. I actually said my bike had failed due to a loud pipe, and I go put the loud pipe on it and get it failed, get it retested with my standard can on it, and then I put my loud can back on, and people say to me, why didn't you just put your normal can on it, your normal number plate, and just get it retested, and that would have gone straight through. Yes, but there is a method to the madness. Obviously sports bikes sell better when they have a loud can, so what I tend to do is get it tested, get it failed, we do a thing called a pass rectify, where then I flip it across to the other can, it gets retested with the original can on it, so it's a fail pass, and then what I do is take it home and put my loud can back on. So as I say, loud cans saves lives. Obviously not as loud as what my bike is, but that's the reason, guys, why I prefer not to just put my normal can on and just get straight pass every time. So when you go to sell the bike, you've got fail pass every year, and then it does list the failures as incorrect size number plate, loud can, track use only. So we're going to be out vlogging this Sunday. The video should be up, I think, tonight, Friday. So if you happen to watch it in either tonight or Saturday night, I'm going to be out on Ivinghoe Beacon. So if you're in the area of Ivinghoe this coming Sunday around about 9:30, there's about 5 of us going out to Ivinghoe Beacon on Sunday, and we're going to be doing a photo shoot out there, Rev Bomb style. And if you happen to be out on a bike, look forward to meeting you up there. I don't think there's a coffee out anywhere, but quite welcome to. I have no idea why you did that, but perception, people. And we always go on about vehicle perception. And if you happen to notice, I was already covering the front and the back brake and the clutch, and I was like, is he? Isn't he? He is. He's going to be an absolute, as I say, twonk. And you can figure that one out. It's a cross between something that begins with a TW and something that begins with a plonker. So, obviously, I'm never normally rude to people, unless, of course, it's a personal use video and I'm on the sports bike. Then I'm in the case of removing wing mirrors. And I see indicated that time now. So what we're going to do now, just go down into town, get a bit of urban mileage around the town, just show you what this big old cruiser goes like, and just pushing it into the corners there. As you can see, I'm in third gear again. I just want to try and give it a bit of torque, and there we go. It does pull well from third. Obviously that's normally a first or second gear corner. So it does handle well going around the corners. Obviously this is a little bit wider on the back end with them panniers on, but there's no wind deflection coming from those panniers. Second gear corner, just feeding it in, round and roundabout. Nice. Does handle very, very well. And you may notice I do say the nice word quite a lot. I do enjoy my job, and if you enjoy your job, it's nice. So down into town, and I'm just going to put a little bit of weave on these tyres just to show you. Obviously, as you can tell, it handles very, very well, very well positioned. So I'm just going to do a bit of scuff on those tyres, just trying to get the edges a little bit hot and warmed in. As you can tell, it's still locked down, people still waiting to get in the bank. That's a queue and a half. Thank God for online banking. So if you happen to know the area we ride in, Bletchley, you'll probably know where we are by now. I do love the sound as it just pulls away. And 13 kilometres on it. speed camera, so what we're going to do, we're going to up, round the roundabout, back down the dual carriageway, and then back to the garage. So as you can tell, 14 kilometres now on the bike, and it rides lovely. Handles very well, as you see, one hand off, holds a nice straight line, pulls up great on that front brake, pulls through the gears exceptionally good, even into corners. I've got to get out of the habit on a cruiser of sticking my knee out. No, I can't go knee down on this one. Oh, old habits. It's when you get the other bikers behind. Why are you sticking your knee out? You're on a cruiser. I know. It's just a habit of being a sports bike rider, of sticking the knee out and trying to shift your body weight. I don't need to on this. This seat is so wide and comfortable. So as you can see, nice steady 40 mile an hour. And we've got 14k on the clock. Nice view of the road behind me, and we're taking a right here, so indicator on, check the mirror, quick shoulder check, mirror signal manoeuvre, and I'm just going to come in hard on that front brake. I just want to clutch in and just pull that up. Oh, that does pull up very, very well. And into the roundabout. As you can see, new rubber, but it still does it very, very well. Absolutely faultless. So quick top 5 on this, and I'm going to mark it out of 10 like I normally do. Affordability 2249 these are, plus obviously you're on the road costs. So for what it is, a lot of bang for the buck. 10 out of 10 guys. Commando, 10 out of 10 on affordability. Economy, these are meant to do absolutely shed loads to the gallon, so yeah, another 10 out of 10 on that one. Comfort, now I'm actually comfortable, even though it's a cruiser. It's not my cup of tea, but I'm enjoying it. Get a little bit older, I might give up the sports bike and buy a cruiser or an enduro, but yep, I'm going to give it 9 out of 10 on comfort. Only mark it 1 down because I'm a sports bike rider and it is not my thing, but yeah, I love this little UM, it's good. And then reliability, what can you say, the full 10 out of 10, you know. If you go by Chrissy's it's done 16,000, absolutely no issues at all apart from servicing it. So 10 out of 10 on reliability. Overall, I'd say absolutely everything. Put it all together, are you going to enjoy it? Oh god, yes. Definite 9 out of 10 on this one. So we're just going to pull this up into the front square. As you can see, I have a lot of bikes going out this week, so we're just going to put it into neutral, pop it down on the side stand, have one last look around the bike. There she is. So that's Commando Classic in that lovely glossy black with all the logos, all the chrome work, nice big can at the bottom. That's available if you can get hold of one. We got a Vegas left in stock, so Renegade, ZSBs, Michigans, they're all going out this week. And we also do a selection of those used motorcycles as well, so we do the big boy motorcycles up to 1000cc. Give the guys at Eclipse a call, 01908 643 603, speak to the bike sales team, and hopefully we'll get you on the road.